Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on my channel, we're all about real makeup for real life and real people like us. So I think today's video is going to be a lot of fun. It might be a longer one. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. But I saw a video on Makeup.Just.For.Fun channel. I believe her name is Amanda. And she basically had her husband do a haul from Sephora for her. It was over 2 videos, and I'm going to link both of those videos down below. But this past weekend, Hubby and I were sitting around. It was our anniversary. We were eating dinner, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, it would be really fun. I needed to order some marula oil from Sephora anyways. And so I was like, what if you just pick out 1 or 2 things from my wish list on Sephora, and I'll incorporate those products into a get ready with me. So that's what we did. My husband Brian, he picked out 2 products for me, he said, and they are in my little Sephora package right here. And so I have no idea what's in here other than the marula oil. And I also know that he wouldn't have picked base products for me, so I did go ahead and put on my base already, but I will let you know what those products are in a minute. We're going to use and, you know, first impressions review the products that are in here, whatever they are, and incorporate them in today's fresh spring look. Hopefully it's springy in here. So he did cut the sides here for me, but I'm going to go ahead and open the box here. Very exciting. There's my receipt. Papier. Ooh. I got some good samples in here. I got the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask from Youth to the People. I've always wanted to try skincare from them. And then the promotion that I had already picked out was this little La Mer The Moisturizing Soft Cream right here. And then I also chose the Grande Lash Serum as a 100-point perk, and the Drunk Elephant Marula Oil. I mix this with my moisturizer every night, and I see now what Hubby picked out. We'll get into this one first. Charlotte Tilbury. This is another one of their, I have the blush like this from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk, which my husband also picked out because it looks like a boob, and I have no doubt that that's why he picked this one too. This is the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow Blusher. What shade did he pick out? It doesn't say the shade on here. Is that true? Yeah. What is it? Sex on Fire. Whoa, isn't she pretty? I love my Pillow Talk blush. Yes, this has been on my wish list for a long time, and this is kind of reverse of my other one. My other one, this one looks straight up like a breast. My other one has the darker shade on the outside and a lighter shade on the inside. So I remember seeing this one at Sephora though, and I did put it on my wish list actually when my husband picked out the first boob blush. So there we go. We're going to be incorporating that. And then the other thing, I'm so glad I've kind of been restricting myself from buying lip products. I'm trying to work through some of what I have. I'm almost done. I've almost finished 3 colored lip products so far this year, so I feel really good about that. Meanwhile, I haven't been letting myself buy them, but he picked out one of the Tower 28 Milky Lip Jelly glosses, Shine On, in the shade Cashew. Love, I'm so excited. Ooh, look how pretty that is. That is beautiful. So these are the 2 products that he picked me out. Let's go ahead and swatch. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe a slight sweet smell. And this was the first one I put on my wish list. I know I have a couple other colors on there, but what a pretty milky mid-tone nude for any time of year, really. And then let's swatch the blush. I hate to ruin it. It's so pretty and untouched. So I'm going to swatch the outside part first, and then the middle, and then together. Very light. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm sure it will show up and look nicer on the cheeks. I'm very excited. Thanks for participating in this little experiment, Bri. Okay. Oh, and we were celebrating our 18-year wedding anniversary. Let's start with what I already have on my face. The first thing is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I feel like I'm not even speaking English right now. I don't know what it is. And then I put on my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. This is the shade Light 6W. I really am enjoying this. And this is in my Shop My Stash for April. Another Shop My Stash product for April is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. I'm really enjoying it. It was a recommendation from my bestie, Jess. And then I lightly set everything into place with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Light. This is really nice and also in my Shop My Stash. So let's get bronzing. So for the rest of the products that Brian did not pick out, I'm going to be using Shop My Stash, maybe Project Pan, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze up with the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Beam. Such a pretty embossing, is it not? One of the most beautiful drugstore embossings I've ever seen. And I actually really do like this bronzer, so I'm excited to be using it again. And I do really want to keep everything really fresh and hopefully spring-like today. Wow, this might be some kind of video. But this texture, I mean, it's not super soft, but it is soft enough. It definitely has a little bit of a luminous quality to it, which I can definitely appreciate. I love a luminous bronzer. I don't typically use shimmery bronzers other than in summer, but I do have one, the Ofra and Samantha March River Bronzer. I have that in my monochromatic Project Pan this month. I do like that bronzer. It kicks up so much powder that it's kind of hard to work with a little bit. And that's a bummer, because it is a beautiful bronzer. It's also very warm, however, so I do have to be careful a little bit about the time of year that I actually use it. See how beautiful that is? It just looks really natural. So this is the blush we're going into today. I did want to show you the difference between the two. This is Pillow Talk, and the center part here is actually very glowy. You could absolutely use it as a highlight separately from the blush, whereas this one has the lighter shade on the outer part of the compact. So we're going to try it. I'm going to try to do it the way they recommend, and that is to take the outer shade across your cheekbone, and then the center part being the pop right here or in different areas of the face. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. blush brush for that and pick up some of the lighter shade. And, oh, just instant. Ooh. That is such a beautiful, fresh pink. If you're new here, I love blush, and I will be applying a boatload. I think my husband is starting to know me when it comes to makeup. I love blush, so he was definitely safe in picking a blush. That is pretty. It's definitely deceiving in the compact, isn't it? It's so light in here, you wouldn't think. I mean, not that I have a deep complexion, And I definitely don't think that this would probably show up on anyone with a skin tone deeper than a medium. And medium might even be a stretch. Time for the pop. I'm going to go into the center of the palette here now. And ooh, that really amped things up, didn't it? And I'm going to take a little bit of that center shade as well and just do that over the nose. Beautiful. I love this. How pretty. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay. A product I've been dying to get back into since I purchased it. I usually kind of let myself play with things during the month in which I purchased them. I'll keep them on my little cart, which is next to me over here. And then at the end of the month, I'll put it away, and then I'll wait until I pull it into a project pan, shop my stash, or just really want to use it. And it is my Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. I think I want to go for the pinky highlight today. And I'm going to use, I always forget how soft these are, my Luxie small tapered highlighter. And just go to town. This is such a beautiful, soft highlighter. And I do like to bring my highlighter all the way forward. I know that's not necessarily the #1 way for my face shape necessarily to apply it, but I like it that way. And I do have a little e.l.f. tinted lip oil on, just so you know. Beautiful. Love it. So I'm going to pop off of here really quick and do my brows. It won't be really quick, and that's why I'm popping off here. But I'm going to use my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown and my Essence Make Me Brow in the shade 03 Soft Brownie Brows. And then I shall return and we'll be ready for eyeshadow. Okie dokie, we are back. Brows are done, eye primer is on and set. And I decided to go with the little custom palette that my daughter Hannah created for me. If you missed it in my March month in review, I did show a clip of Hannah picking out these shades from my collection of single eyeshadows. And so I decided that I wanted to use this today, and I'm very excited for that. I'm going to start things off. I'm going to go in with this powder blue shade. It is called Cali from Sydney Grace. I'm going to pick up that shade. I'm going to go straight in all over my lid and just press this on, trying to get the most opacity out of this blue as we can. I have a similar shade to this in my Sephora Pro Editorial 2.0 whatever palette. And I did a light blue look kind of similar to this, and I absolutely adored it because it made me feel like Cinderella. Oh, there you go. I'm also bringing it up into the crease area, and then I will go back in with a fluffy brush and kind of diffuse it ever so slightly. I'm going to take my fluffy brush that I used with my translucent powder to set my base and just diffuse the edges a bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead in with the lid shade that I want to use. And that is this one right here, which really looks like nothing at all. It's called Mystery, but it is the prettiest duochrome, and I have yet to put it on my eyeballs, so I want to do that today. I'm thinking though I might want to put just a titch of glitter glue on. For me, I think sometimes it helps shadows to apply more smooth, and especially where I've already laid down a matte here, I want to add a little sticky. And then I'm going to pick it up on this sort of flat yet still fluffy brush, and we're gonna see how she goes. That is pretty. Oh my. I really like that. Hope you guys can see it okay. Seeing purple and seeing blue. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna kind of bring this in toward the inner corner area and then bring it up towards the transition. Can we see this? Now I'm going to take my little phalange, well it's not little, but I'm going to take my phalange and just see about punching this up, especially along the upper lash line. That is just stunning. I'm going to pull out the rest of my Sydney Gray shadows here and see what we might have that would be nice. Looking for a matte. Those are not matte. All right, so this is what my matte palette looks like. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I think that could be fun, don't you think? Not too crazy. Or should I go in deeper? This one or this one? I think I'm gonna go in with this one. I don't want to go too dark. And that one is Poolside from Sydney Grace. So I'm gonna take this little pencil brush from Sonia Kashuk and I'm just going to kind of apply this on the upper lash line to start, almost like in a wing manner. And then as I have less pigment on the brush, I will kind of use the side of the pencil instead of the tip and just start working that up and toward the crease. And then I just lather, rinse, and repeat until I like the depth and all that good stuff. We might actually go in still with a darker teal. My daughter is going to be so excited to see my first look with the palette that she created. I just had so much fun. I just really wanted to see, because she loves my single shadows. She loves when I get new ones. She likes helping me take them out of all the little individual packaging and whatnot that they come in. And so I just thought it would be so fun to see what her little brain would do if given the chance to build a palette for her mama. Okay, that's really pretty. It's been a while since I played with this much color. Now I'm definitely gonna go into this deep teal here, and that one is called Thrilled. And I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna leave that deepest shade right at the lash line, not going to blend it up into the crease. Okay, perfect. And whatever's left on the brush, just going to connect that with the downstairs. I am going to quickly pop off of here. I'm going to do the hair, put on some jewelry maybe. I'm going to tight line with my Wet n Wild Simmer Brown now, and on the lower inner rim use my Pixie Eye Bright Liner in Nude. I think I'm going to go in with my liquid lash extensions because why not? And then when I come back, we're going to try that Tower 28 gloss because it is taking all of my willpower not to put it on my lips right now. All right, we are back and I am so sick of my hair. I could just scream right now. My hair is just not behaving. Okay, let's do the lips. I am going to first line my lips just a little bit with my MAC Whirl lip pencil. Now for the moment I've been waiting for. I don't know about you. This is so cute. It even has like a little sunshine over water. Here we go. Very excited. Oh, I totally did it. Can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? Here we go. Oh. That feels nice. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's a lot. I really like the texture of it. It feels more like a lip oil than a lip gloss. and then it feels nourishing, definitely not sticky. It's kind of got that cushiony feeling, but it feels smooth. Like I said, this is the shade Cashew. It was the neutral shade that I had put on there, which actually works out perfect with this look. Do we need anything else? Do we feel like the look is complete? Maybe a titch more bronzer. I just feel like something's missing. Or maybe it's just because I haven't done an eye look like this for some time that I feel, you know, a little something. I was a little careful with how much bronzer I put on over here on the cheeks because I didn't want to conflict with the blush. You know, I wanted to be able to see the shade of the blush without the bronzer. So I'm going to add a little more. Can't wait until I can really do the wave technique again. Not that I can't do it now, but it's more of a summer thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's just chat briefly. I love this eye look. Thank you to my Hannah Banana for, you know, putting that palette together for me. I love the Charlotte Tilbury blush formula, the powder blush. Here, it's so smooth and it's very smoothing on the skin. This one is definitely more like satin than anything. It does not have the glow to it that Pillow Talk does. I guess if I had to make a suggestion, if you were interested in these types of blush, I would definitely go in store and look at them. I know we can't swatch and things like that, but the Ulta and Sephora near me do have the testers out, but they're covered over so you can't touch them, but you can at least see the shades, see if there's any shine to it, which there definitely is in Pillow Talk. But this one, Sex on Fire, is more satin, and I like that too. I think this is a beautiful spring blush. I'm really excited that Brian picked this out for me. And the lip gloss, 10 out of 10. I love the feel of it. It's probably one of the most comfortable glosses that I've worn. I'm trying to think if I could compare it to anything, but I really don't think I can. It's quite opaque. I love the milkiness of these colors in their, what are they called again? Shine On Lip Jelly, Milky Lip Jelly, because it does make the lip look a little more opaque, but without being, you know, crazy pigmented either. So I would definitely consider more shades in this gloss, but like I said, I'm not really buying any lip products right now for myself. That being said, I also wanted to mention that my hubby, Brian, is colorblind, so I think he did a really darn good job here picking out the products for me. If I get demonetized because of the name of this blush, I'm gonna be mad. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I did. I thought this was like a fun little experiment. I'm always curious like what other people would pick for me for makeup, even my husband. My daughter's really good at it, obviously, because she wears makeup and she watches my videos and she helps with my videos sometimes. So thank you for spending part of your day here with me today. I know time is precious these days, and so I am very thankful anytime that you choose to click on one of my videos. I hope if you liked today's video that you will hit that thumbs up because it helps me out to know you like videos like this for the future. And if you are new here, I hope you will consider subscribing if you liked what you saw today, and then you'll be able to find the rest of my videos more easily on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when I upload. And I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. Does this makeup look read spring to you? Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video real soon.